Hey there, ladies. I just wanted to take a quick minute to talk to you a little bit about the structure and format of your book and how that relates to the structure and format of our weekly Zoom calls and everything that you'll need to do prior to those Zoom calls just to maximize the benefit of this study. So when you get your book, you'll notice there's a table of contents, obviously. There's an acknowledgement section. There is a word about the cover image and how that relates to the book and the content of the book, and then there is a foreword. Then after that, you'll see the 10 chapters. Now there's, with each chapter, there is a study guide section that contains 5 days of homework, and that immediately follows each chapter. But sandwiched in between the chapter and those study guide pages is a page entitled Main Points and Key Scriptures. And you'll notice on those pages, there are fill in the blanks. The teacher and me had to have a note-taking place, and so you can find the answers to those fill in the blanks in the accompanying teaching videos that you can find on my website, and I will link those below. And they are 10 to 15 minutes each, very brief, but they will give you the answers to those fill in the blanks. Now, also true to the teacher and me, for those of you who don't have time to watch those or don't want to watch those, I've included the answers in the back of the book. And so that's on page 257, and that is following an explanation about the study guide and the answer key on page 255. And so I just wanted you to know how the book is set up. So each week you'll read a chapter. You will watch the video if you'd like, but you'll gather all the scripture, all the answers to those fill in the blanks, and you'll be prepared then to do that 5 days worth. I say 5 days. You can really structure it however you like. They're a page to a page and a half to 2 pages of work each day. I like to do those during just my morning quiet time. And like I said, it shouldn't take you long to do each of those study guide pages, and it really just depends on how much you put into it. If you get those commentaries out and study a little bit deeper, or if you just read the passages and answer the questions. So as you read the chapter, watch those videos, do the study guide pages, you will be prepared for our weekly discussions via Zoom on Thursday. I'll be just sharing a brief overview. I may share some photos or stories that correlate to that week's chapter. I have the ability to share my screen in a Zoom call, and so I'll do a quick 10 to 15 minute teaching, but the majority of the time will be discussing those homework questions, those study guide questions, and those main points and key scriptures. And that's because I want to hear from you, and I want you ladies to hear from one another. So that's just a brief explanation of the structure and format of the book and how that relates to the structure and format of our weekly Zoom calls.